Start recording here. And hey, everybody, we're live here in the Min-Half studio at my house, so, like conveniently located
in the
my
lab
house, here in South Jersey. So I'm here with my buddy Rich Quick, the famous rapper who just got back from a world tour. I'm sorry. Well, it might as well have been a world tour.
Yeah, no,
Not yet. Well, we're getting there.
but I was in another part of the world.
Another part of the world. Yes, he was in another part of the world. He was in the UK again for a second tour. And yeah, so I'm glad to have you back here in the studio talking. And tonight, what we're doing is it's 3 hours long. We're going to be raising money for Give Kids the World.
Give Kids the World.
Yes.
That's hashtag How to Dream on all social networks.
Yes, it is, and I'm sure we'll be hearing that quite a bit tonight about how hashtag How to Dream on all social networks. So so tonight this is the second anniversary of Dreamers Podcast. I was just saying to Melissa that it feels like I was just here.
Yeah,
like we were just here.
Yeah,
here. I know, but it went by so quick.
Yeah,
really, really quick. So I'm super pumped to be here. Super pumped to be raising money for Give Kids the World. For anyone who doesn't know, Give Kids the World is it's an organization. They work with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and what they do is when there's a kid that's dealing with a life-threatening illness, they hey, I want to go to Disney World. I want to go to SeaWorld. I want to go to Universal. So what happens is they fly their parents and them and their whole family down to Orlando. They give them a house to stay in, a car to use. They have ice cream for breakfast every morning for the kids. They have parties at night. They get tickets to all the parks, Universal, Disney World, and SeaWorld.
So they hook them up.
Yeah, they really hook them up down there. So it's a wonderful cause, and I'm so proud to be able to raise money for them, utilizing the show to raise money for a wonderful cause. So we're here, second anniversary of Dreamers Podcast. We're live on Blab. We're live on Facebook Live on 2 different streams.
Yeah,
plus over here.
I don't even know where to look. I'm like...
There's... So if you want to come and join us in the video chat through Blab, go to superjoepardo.com/live. Now, if you want to donate, there's a button at the bottom of that page. It's a real big button with the heart and the logo of Give Kids the World.
And if you want to support, hashtag How to Dream on all social networks. Hashtag How to Dream.
Yes, so you get that hashtag How to Dream. superjoepardo.com/donate will take you right to their donation page. You're not donating to me. This isn't going through, isn't going through me. You're going straight to them. And the goal for tonight, now last year, Rich, we raised $600 in 2 hours.
That was amazing.
It really was. I'm still impressed. But this year, I think, I know that we can raise $1,000.
Set the goal higher.
Yes, well, we're here for 3 hours.
Right.
Last year we had a party here, so if you watch the video from last year, we had a party. It was great. We had lots of people from all over came down.
Tacos and all that.
Yeah, there was. There was lots of tacos.
There was some margaritas flowing in here.
And it was a wonderful time. And but this year, I just had my first child the other day, Ava, and tomorrow I have one of the previous guests, Paul, is having his bachelor party. We're having people come here. So it was okay, Melissa's leaving the house, taking Ava with her, going down to her parents' house for the weekend. And that means we're here.
Yep, having a Rowdy Dreamers Podcast.
Yes,
anniversary event.
So we're here. We're raising money for Give Kids the World. I have some announcements that I want to make a little bit later on. It's sort of a big announcement. It is a big announcement to me, at least.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward. So that's a little bit of the teaser thing.
Yeah, right? Now I'm interested. Big announcements coming soon.
Yes, later on tonight. If you're not joining us in Blab, you should be. Go to superjoepardo.com/live and join us on Blab. There's a chat room you can call in, and when we start doing the games, we'd love to have you come in. The thing that I didn't get to mention was for every single game that we complete, whether it's me, you, or somebody in a video, I'm donating $10.
Oh, that's awesome.
To Give Kids the World of my own money. So I would love for you to come join us in the video chat. It's superjoepardo.com/live. There's a link right above the video on there that brings you right into the chat room with us. So you can hashtag How to Dream right along with us.
On all social networks.
On all social networks.
Hashtag How to Dream. And also I find hashtag How to Dream as it be clued into the network and what's going on, and you could probably get the links through there also. Yes,
you definitely can. So right now we have Deadsy Doll in the chat room here. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for the congratulations on the new baby. Really, really appreciate it. All right, so Rich, while we're waiting for we're waiting for things to kick off, get some more people here in the chat room with us, and do some of these games that we have. You can't really see it in the video because it's not widescreen, but we have some games set up over here. Rich, how was your trip?
Oh man, it was awesome. It was legendary, as I like to say. Also, I got deathly ill, so it was like. So much was going on. It was like I got the flu when I got there, and I kind of stayed sick the whole time, but had an amazing tour, did all types of interviews. I shot videos, performed some great shows, opened up for Dead Prez out there, and then got the flu again. Twice I got the flu.
How long were you out there for?
I was out there for a month.
A month, and you got the flu twice.
And I got
back to back. Yeah. That's horrible.
In less than 30 days, I wound up with the flu twice. Man, it was crazy. But I will tell you that I put in. I gave it 110%.
Well, I would expect you to. Yeah, I mean, you don't get to go to Europe every day.
Yeah, you got to make. You know what I mean? You got to make sure that everything was that I was really making my mark out there, and. I like to think that me and my manager, Chelly Chell, shouts out to Chelly Chell. I like to think we do a good job of that everywhere that we go. And also want to shout out Beats and Bars, my homie DJ Trixa, who's the one that really brings me out there and provides me this opportunity to tour. And I tour by myself. Like it's I headline a tour.
Which is pretty incredible.
Yeah, not a lot of artists
talked about that before, right?
Not a lot of artists get to do that.
Coming up, and it's like, oh no, the pressure of being the headliner.
Right, and it's really no. I mean, it's
a headliner with the flu.
That was crazy. See, that was my last show was in Liverpool, and I started to get like a really bad cough again, and I'm like, well, there's no way I'm getting the flu again. And then I started running a fever, and by the end of by the time I was about to take the stage, I was so ridiculously ill that
Well, you are ill.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of that.
Oh, I was ill on the mic, but I had I thought I was going to collapse up there, man. It was crazy, but I definitely gave it my all anyway against my better judgment, and I didn't wind up in the hospital, so I'm very grateful for that.
That is good. We're all thankful for that.
Yes, absolutely.
What was like the best part? Do you have like a favorite memory from the trip?
Man, just reconnect. Like it was my second time there, so kind of just reconnecting with my friends that I made the first time around. It was dope. To see familiar faces. Like, these are my friends now. When you tour with people, you know what I mean? It's like it's an experience, and you grow together. You know what I mean? So it was dope to reconnect with them. The dopest thing that I did though was I recorded a mixtape out there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, with DJ Trickster, and that's coming soon. It's new music. We shot some videos for it, so we got that on the way too.
Wow. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. How much time did you get to spend on that?
Basically every day I was in the studio like every during the day. I was in the studio from morning until whenever the show was, and then we would leave the show, go home, go to sleep, go back to the studio. So it was a daily routine, and I was trying my best to knock out features and everything like that, knock out verses for other people's projects and collab with artists out there, and so it was important to have that studio resource, and that resulted in a really dope mixtape. It's really dope, man. I can't wait for people to. It's I really like it.
When will we get the pleasure of getting to hear it?
I'm not exactly sure. The plan is to go back there in summer of 2017. So it would be a good idea to probably release it sometime before then. And that's all that I can really tell you right now because I really don't know.
Well, that's awesome, man. I hope that it gets out before the 2017 mark for
right.
everybody's sake. But
I got other things I'm working on too on the way. There's new music in the works. There's a ton in the works that's coming soon. That particular project I don't have a release date for.
Don't have it. Okay. All right. Well, when you do, let me know so we can get it out there with hashtag How to Dream on all social networks.
On all social networks.
Yeah.
Hashtag How to Dream.
So all right. So well, I got to say I really appreciate you coming in. Later on, a little bit later on, you're going to be performing 3 songs live here in the studio. Does it feel like coming off a cloud when you had to come back to America?
Oh, hell no. No. Keep in mind, I got the flu twice in less than 30 days. My body had been pushed to the limit. I was broken. Like, it was rough. Getting on that 8-hour plane ride home was really, rough. I was really grateful to be back in the United States. As far as coming off a cloud of the vibes that I caught out there, absolutely. But I kind of coast on them. I keep those experiences in me. You know what I mean? And take them with me everywhere that I go. So.
Well, yeah, definitely. I could see getting that time off, like the 8 hours to relax and hopefully get some sleep. I mean, personally, I can't sleep on planes.
Oh no, I couldn't. I was running a fever, which I'm quite certain, y'all, all you people out there in internet land, that you can't really travel with a fever. But I wasn't going to reschedule my whole, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was traveling, wedged in between 2 people. I'm sweating and I just feel like death. It was the longest 8 hours of my life, and I'm watching Home Alone 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To add insult to injury, it's and I'm watching something like Home Alone 2, and it was Home Alone.
Yeah. So just to remind everyone, go to superjoepardo.com/donate to Give Kids the World. That's why we're here tonight. That's why we're going to be playing all of these games, these Minute to Win It games. If you want to come and I'm donating my own money, you go to superjoepardo.com/live. Click on the chat. There's a link right above this window right here that we're in right now in cyberspace. And go and click that link, and that will take you to Blab. If you sign up, you just have to use your Twitter handle or your Facebook handle, and then you can come in and we can watch you play Minute to Win It games with us. And for every game that you complete, I'll be donating $10 of my own money.
And I plan on killing these games.
Yeah, I know. Well, you want you want to take all the monies.
I plan on killing these.
Robin Hood the money.
Yeah,
of course.
Oh, absolutely. And while we're doing it, we hashtagging How to Dream on all social networks.
Yes, we are. All right. So in the meantime, why don't we get set up for the first game? right? I mean,
What
why
we
not,
playing?
right? It's been like 15 minutes already. Let's see. I don't think. Where are we at here? Let me refresh. Oh, nothing there. All right, so let's get. You want to do the Oreo challenge first, or was it? Let's save that for later. Let's say that for let's see if we can complete in 60 seconds. You know what's funny is actually
He said you want to do the Oreo challenge. You know what? We'll save that for later.
yeah, well, because
It's because you don't want to start off with the silliest.
well, I just ate dinner. I don't want to eat dessert.
Oh,
yet.
you don't want to eat. Oh, okay.
Well, no,
That's fair.
that's the silliest. We'll save that for
It's
last.
like let's just start off with this.
Let's
Absolutely
warm up.
Ridiculous one.
Let's warm up with the. So we have a shot glass, right? A shot glass in a cup of water, and we got quarters, and we got to get three of those quarters into the shot glass before 60 seconds.
Easy.
You know what's funny is normally I would be using my phone to take the time, but we're both live streaming on Facebook Live. At least we're supposed to. You might want to check yours to make sure it hasn't crashed because Facebook Live has been very unreliable as of late. But it's okay because you know what? I have my laptop here, and my laptop has a timing program. No, and they crashed. That's why you got to face it towards you, like mine. So I know when it crashes, it's time to get it back out and set it back up again. Let's see.
You can use my timer on my phone.
Oh, because you're not on Facebook Live. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's see if we can get the camera over here. Let's see, moving this camera. Let's reverse this here. So we gotta turn this camera over here. Now I actually have an extension cord on this here. Can you grab my phone real quick there? All right, cool. So we're gonna take this camera. See, this is live, and last year and like the.
So this is live.
This is live. Yes, this is very live. Very live. Okay, so now that the camera's like been up my nose, we'll just set the camera up over here. Boom! All right, there we go.
Oh,
so now
that's nice.
So now we got
a nice angle.
This shot glass there, and then we'll just let's see here. Why don't we move this down just a little bit? Right, so now we got that angle, and we're going to set up this Facebook Live over here. So if you're watching this on Facebook Live, come join us at superduopardo.com/live and click the button or the link just above. Click the link just above. Just above the video of us right here on live. And what you can do is you put that link, you put in your Twitter information, then you get the video chat, and you can come hang out with us in the video chat and do these games. We're doing them for charity, for Give Kids the World. So we have a 1-minute timer. Since you're my guest, I'll let the guests go first.
All right.
How does that sound?
Well,
got the camera all set up here. I think we're good. So let's go.
So in a minute, I have to get 3 of them into here.
Did I mention that I don't actually have a shot glass in the house?
Melissa had to go out and buy a shot glass.
Yes. Well, I don't drink, so.
Well, there's no reason for you to have a shot glass.
She thought we had one.
But special occasions like you got to drop some quarters, do some water. Like you don't know. Yeah, for charity, you never know. That's what I'm saying. Things like this come up. It's good to have a shot glass around. And shouts out to Melissa for going out and purchasing the shot glass. We have the shot glass right here. It's a nice plastic. Nice plastic shot glass that y'all can have around the house in case people want to do shots of water.
Yes. So
quarters.
Well, yeah, shots of quarters. So all right. So if you're watching this, I'm doing this for Give Kids the World. I'm donating $10. If Rich Quick can get 3 of those quarters into that shot glass in 1 minute. I'm gonna count down, Rich.
All right.
3, 2, 1, go. Oh,
Okay.
man, this is a lot. This is a lot. Plus, the shot glass is made of plastic.
And it's actually moving around.
It is moving around slightly. Oh man.
Oh man.
45 seconds left, Rich. Come on, you can do it. It's for the kids. And we only have so many quarters here too, so this is gonna be kind of interesting. Oh, look at you! Had to be up on the bank it off the wall. You get a second one in there?
Sure did.
He's got 2.
Oh man. Oh man.
You got plenty of time, Rich. You got this. All right.
There you go.
3, man.
Listen, I got 5 left. Can I get a bonus round?
Sure. I'll do an extra $1 for each one that you get in. And he's gonna get all. So at 11, 12, 13.
Wow. Wow.
15. That's 15.
How about that?
For Give Kids the World.
How about that?
I gotta mark that down. Mark that down. And if you want to donate, go to superjoepardo.com/donate to donate to Give Kids the World. I'm going to be donating $15 thanks to that. So, Rich, take over for a second. I'm going to go empty this pop out. So this quarter's not going to be change as a commodity here in this house.
All right. So, this is Dreamers Podcast Anniversary Show. I'm happy to be back again in the building, celebrating with my good friend Joe Pardo. We are hashtagging How to Dream on all social networks. We are raising money for Give Kids the World, and we're playing some fun games for y'all. I go by the name of Rich Quick. Guest in the building. And you can log on to superjoepardo.com/donate to donate, and superjoepardo.com/live to be involved in the chat and everything that we got going on in here tonight. And my man Joe is back in the building, about to see where how many quarters he can get in.
I'm like, no. The tracker, Nancy Hall said that you couldn't hear it very well from this view, from the black. But if you could, then you go, oh, I just turned up the gain bit on the channel. So let me know if that's any better for you, or good enough, if you will. So, Rich, if you would not mind. So I guess I'll first 3 get $10 to Give Kids the World, and the next, every single one after will be $1 for Give Kids the World. So,
Awesome.
And I'll have a minute to do it. I'm gonna put my mic down now.
All right, time to get serious, Joe.
Yeah, I'm ready. Ready?
On your mark, get set, go.
Yeah, this is not as easy as it looks. There's 1.
Boom.
You click on here. 2.
2, 3.
3. All right, so we got 10. I can't tell.
That was 1. All right, so we got 10 plus an additional 2.
2. That's 12. That's 13. No. 13.
14. 15.
Did it go in? I don't know.
No. 14.
No,
So we got 14. So got 14. So my man got the 3 and an additional. How many additional?
4 additional.
4 additional drinks.
That's $14 right there. So we're already up to $29. Plus, we have received a donation from Kennedy for 5. So it was 29 plus 5. I can't do math.
It's 34.
34. I don't know how I'm going to do math. I can't do math.
I can't really do math, bro.
That's okay.
I'm trying though.
All right, so it's a healthy amount of money right there already.
Yep, we're doing
We're
good.
doing it. We're doing it. All right, so let's back around again. If you want to come and join on the video chat, go to superdepartment.com/live.
Right there.
There we go. All right. Back up a little bit. Okay, so all right, so yeah, so we're at $34.
$34 raised.
Which is wonderful. So for the class, crowd over here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Hopefully the sound is a little bit louder, and you can hear some chat for the blab room.
Hello out there in Blabland.
Yeah, well, it is, but it's not quite as loud as yours was. But, I can fix that later.
1, 2.
Testing.
Yep, mine is loud.
Wow, yeah, yours is like way loud. Hold on. Oh, no. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2. There we go. All right. Let's turn it down a little bit, just a hair. All right. Dedsy Doll, I know you just said there we go, but let me know again in the chat room if it works. If it's still good. All right. Good. All right. So I wanted to talk a little bit right before we get to the next game about everything that's been going on the last year, right? Because this past year. It seemed like a lot of things have happened for me, both in the business,
life-changing things, everything. You got all sorts of miracles and gifts, and yeah, how about this year, huh?
Yeah. So this past year, since Dreamers Podcast started, it's been pretty wonderful, right? I mean, there hasn't been a whole lot of bad things happen to me, put it that way. So since last year, let's see, I wrote my first book, right? Like that was just before the 1 year mark. Then,
excellent book, and it's one of the books I took with me to Europe when I went on tour.
Oh, and, wow! Thank you.
Yeah, man. It's because it's good. It's a good read when you're like traveling. It's just
like a traveling man over here.
It's a good traveling read because it's not like it's something that you can pick up and put down. You know what I mean?
Well, according to one Imagineer, you could read it in three sitting or 3 or 4 sittings on the toilet. So he's not, not putting it down.
No,
it's so short.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is it's a book that you can absorb, bits and pieces of it at a time. Which is when I'm traveling, that's what I'm doing. I'm getting on a train or I'm getting on, you know what I mean?
Right. And you don't necessarily have data.
Right.
So you can't just pick up the phone and be like, yo, what's going on? Like, you can't do that because you ain't got that data power.
Right. So you released a book.
Yes. I released a second book called How to Dream Big and Win. That came out in like the 3rd quarter of last year. So that book, while it hasn't, I didn't make as big of a deal about it because a lot, like I have talked, it's kind of like an extension of my How to Dream Big talk, right? Which is great. Absolutely love doing it especially for kids and for dreamers and entrepreneurs. Like it's great. It helps. It's motivational, but it's educational, and that's the thing. Like I growing up, I hated the whole rah, like we're gonna, go live our dreams and big things, and like I'm not that guy. But what I am is an educator.
You're kind of that guy.
No, but I don't know. I don't see myself like
not in that way. Let's say
like the obnoxious, like I want to punch this guy in the face. He's so positive and so in my face.
Almost out of the realms of reality is what you're saying.
Right. Where they're not grounded in reality at all.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So for me, it's like, okay, so I want to like educate not just, the idea, the principle of go and dream big, but the idea of let's talk about how to dream big so we can be successful at it, right? So that we can make steps in the right direction so that we can make a difference, not just for ourselves, but to inspire others to make that step without, nobody likes failure, right? So like I want to set people up to succeed and getting people riled up, while good, if you're not giving them the proper information on how to go about figuring, not just like, oh, go be a rapper, but like the process that you should go through to figure out if you should be a rapper. Right.
The steps you gotta take to initially
exactly.
make that.
Because not everybody's like you, where you grew up and you were doing this, like the whole, like you knew
right,
from a young age, like, and not just knew about it, but you knew about it and you were doing it from a young age. Not everybody gets to do that. A lot of people, and this is, from the experience of talking to, because we're at like 230 episodes now of Dreamers Podcast.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's a lot.
This is 231. So not everybody gets to, gets that opportunity to know what it is that they want to do. So it's really, really, really important for people to make that, to take those steps to figuring out what it is that they wanted to do, like, especially if you're not a kid, or even if you are a kid, like whittling it down to what's the base of what it is that you wanted to do when you grew up. Then and a lot of times, even people that aren't or don't think that they're living their dreams, they actually kind of are, because if you break it down to like the base of what it is that they wanted to do as a kid, they were probably doing that in some way, shape, or form, just not, well, I wanted to be a rapper. Well, I didn't end up being a rapper, but I ended up writing I ended up being a journalist, but words.
Or they
right?
take things on as hobbies more instead of actual, like a career path or
right.
something like that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. For me, like a lot of people are like, oh, it's do or die, and this is it. And we're taught to be extreme about everything that we do in order to be noticed. But to me, it's okay if that's what you want. If you want it to be a hobby, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you want it to be something serious and you want it to be something that you could take to the next level, then you need to make those steps. You need to take these steps that I've written about to achieve the goals that you are setting forth for yourself. That was a mouthful. So that was like, that's one thing. Writing a second book. Another thing I did this year was I took Dreamers Podcast and all of my stuff, like everything, and I brought it to superjoepardo.com. And the reason is because, like, as I knew this even before that, but I guess it's easy to get off track and think like, oh, the thing that I'm building is going to be huge and everyone's going to want to use it and everyone's going to want to be a part of it. But the fact of the matter is you have to recognize what your brand is. And in my case, Rich, I'm the brand, right? Like if I went away tomorrow, it's done. It's over. Maybe somebody picks up like the idea, and that's great, and I hope that they do.
It's plenty of dreamers out here.
That is very true. But the idea is that the reason that the people are like, attracted to Dreamers Podcast and all that is, and the reason you're here isn't because of Dreamers Podcast, it's because of me.
That's true.
And recognizing the brand and what should be the brand is like super, super important. So it was like, okay, so I'm the brand.
And if I may
don't
say,
ask me Rich quick.
No,
Exactly.
absolutely not.
Exactly.
But what the brand itself represents is the most important thing to me. Just because it's weak, I really believe it. Maybe I am that guy. Maybe I'm the out of reality guy who says, like, I really think that we can do anything that we set our minds to. And I think that we're both testaments to that. We kind of do what we want and we follow the waves and just spread positivity. Man, it's a good thing.
Yes. Yeah, for certain, man. So it's like, I wanted to take everything and bring it down to me, and you know, the reason for all of this is because I'm the one doing it. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to I was going to register. I have registered like joepardo.net and all that. But I was like, and I wish Matt was here right now. He's been my co-host for a little while. So he about like in 2006, right? So we're going back like 10 years ago now. He doodled a stick figure and wrote Super Joe Pardo across the chest. Yeah. It had a cape and everything. And I thought about this, and I was like, I wonder if superjoepardo.com is available. And guess what? It was available. Yeah, for like $10 a year. So I was like, okay. So this
nobody wanted superjoepardo.com, bro.
Apparently not. They didn't recognize the branding power that it brought to the table.
Right.
And so because of that, I was able to get, to snatch it up and make it happen. I took about a week to build that site, and it was absolutely, it was awesome. I got accolades from people that I didn't even realize that liked what I did so much, and I admire their work, and they were complimenting me on my website design. So that was really awesome. Shout out to Beatrice Feeney, because last year, July 4th, we got to hang out at the Polynesian Resort in Disney World in the bungalows overlooking the castle, which was absolutely awesome. I got to meet Jeff Barnes. He's the author of The Wisdom of Walt. Hold on a second. The Wisdom of Walt here. You can see it it's like, I know the lighting in here is not great.
Shouts out to Jeff Barnes.
Yeah, shout out to Jeff Barnes. And we got to interview him. He actually flew from California to Disney World to be there on July 4th to hang out with us. And it turned out we were supposed to interview him, me and Krista Joy, who I do the Living the Dream podcast with. She was like, I was like, can we use the bungalow to record the interview? And it turns out, yes, we could use the bungalow. So there's this like awesome video of like the bungalow is it's amazing. So to get to shoot video there, like an interview there, was absolutely wonderful. So that was great. What Beatrice Feeney is saying. I'm listening to Jeff's book on audiobook right now. Yes, it is. So I'm super grateful for that. Super grateful for the experiences that I got to have with Krista Joy, with Living the Dream podcast, which started up like right after the 1 year anniversary of this show. And so let's see what else happened. We had a baby. Yeah, I had a baby. Oh yeah. Well, actually, we found out that we were pregnant that weekend, or that week that we were down in Disney, and really? So it was a really cool time for us.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
it really has been a great year for you.
Yes, it has. And it's just getting started. So having Ava has been amazing. We do. It's been tough, right? Because having a baby, I usually have her set up here in the office in this bouncing thing, and it's tough. It's really tough, right? Because as long as she stays asleep, I can get work done. As soon as she starts crying or waking up and crying, then I gotta stop what I'm doing, and it's
right.
tough. Because you're in the zone, you're in the work.
Yeah,
zone.
yeah.
You're focused in, and
nope, baby takes priority overall.
Right, and should.
And should.
But it doesn't make getting work done any easier. That's the problem, right?
Right.
So, super thankful for that. And as we've gotten, now she's just over 9 weeks old. She's starting to get a little bit of a personality and
starting to get more interesting.
Yeah, a little more than just sleeping and mostly sleeping. So I'm starting to feel that changeover from being a caregiver to being a father. there's definitely like it's like I'm seeing art in my own like
seeing how this takes place.
yes,
Like,
yeah.
oh,
This is how it goes. So
Yeah.
and it's not as it's not as hard as like a lot of people make it out to be. The whole changing diapers thing isn't very hard. I had changed some diapers, not many before now.
I'm not into it.
No, I mean most people aren't, and
I'm not into it myself.
It's quite understandable, Rich. I don't blame you. So it's definitely very magical to have those experiences. The other thing I did was I put together some courses. Like I developed some other products at the end of last year for people who want to learn how to put together a website. That people who want to learn how to podcast, people who want to learn how to shoot video and edit video. Like, so those are all on superjoepardo.com as well. Like, it started out as this idea, right? So here's a lesson, right? I put together yourdreamplatform.com, going along with the whole dreaming thing and all that, and it's wonderful. But I realized when I was getting into it that the reason that most of the people that were buying the package of video instructions from me was because of me, not because I was some amazing person that showing people like, oh, this is how it, getting people interested to click buy.
They were supporting you.
Right, and they were, because they wanted to know how to do some of the stuff for themselves and all that. It's a great,
right.
Developing courses is a great way to do that. So it was like, that's also what led into like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be trying to, develop other brands so much as developing my brand, because if I develop my brand for Joe Pardo, superjoepardo.com, then what ends up happening is I can pull more people in that want to learn from me because of me, rather than they want to learn. And it's really tough to get like search rankings for that kind of stuff.
What do you mean?
Like how to learn how to build a website. There's plenty of other sites out there that'll teach you how to do it. So why compete on that level? Compete on what I can do,
what you're saying. Yeah,
which is build the Joe Pardo brand, and then have people want to learn from me because of the other stuff that I'm doing.
Right.
So that's why it's like, okay, got to bring everything to Super Joe Pardo.
I see. Now I'm seeing a clearer picture of the vision that you have. It seems like that this year, and it would have had to have been this year that it kind of came together in this way. Am I right?
Yeah, it did. I wish that I hadn't spent so much time trying to build your dream platform and instead just building the classes, because building a whole website and everything took an immense amount of time. The course videos wasn't too bad. That wasn't so bad, but it was more about the whole, building out the website, building out the membership and all that. It's not, I would not recommend it, especially if you already have like a large following. It's hard to build 2 brands or 3 unless people already know you, trust you, and want to, you have that wow factor that people will gravitate to whatever you do. If you have that, which most people don't and will never have, then you can do that. Otherwise, if you're the brand, be the brand, or build one brand.
And
don't build 2.
That's something
really tough.
That's something that I've focused on my career in terms of branding myself. Whereas you know that it's me. If you see, I use it's crazy. I wore the chains.
Yeah, where's the chains?
I left the chains in the other room, and it's crazy. I can't believe it.
When you came in,
I came in full Rich Quick costume and everything, with the skull cap, the glasses, the chains, and it became, a thing that people recognize. And then it's they'll see like doppelgangers, like I'll get tagged on the internet and doppelgangers and stuff like that. But it's really just somebody else with glasses and a hat. But people, when they see that they equate it to me. So it's like branding yourself. But I didn't set out to do that. It just kind of.
Well, that's what it's supposed to happen. It's supposed to just happen.
Yeah, it's just you.
Yeah, and unless you're trying to like I said, build one thing, one brand that isn't you, then you gotta do things. Things like that will pop up where
Right.
people like gravitate to the glasses, or I mean, like Elton John, right? He always has he doesn't always have the same glasses on, but they're always, even though they're like reading glasses.
Right. Yeah.
They're big. And,
He has several pairs of glasses.
Yes, yeah. So that's the thing. So finding you don't even have to find it, because people will find it for you if you keep working at what you're doing and keep digging. So for me, like the other great thing that's happened is I feel like I don't feel like I've arrived just yet, but feel like I'm getting pretty darn close. Just before we got on this call, because we're going to be getting ready for a performance from Rich Quick in a few minutes.
Oh
here.
yeah.
Hopefully. Do we got the email?
Good question. I'm sure I have it.
Okay.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. No, you can just acapella it.
Of course, we can do anything.
Yeah. All right. So I got a phone, or I got an email to speak at for the potential to speak at an all-female entrepreneur summit conference out in Cleveland.
How about that?
Yeah. So I don't know that it's definitely going to happen. I got to submit the talks that I want to do, but they're definitely highly interested in what I do and how I do it. So there's a pretty big potential for me to make that happen.
I predict another great year, man.
I think this year's going to be way better than every year. I mean, I know it's hard to talk having a first kid, right? So I don't want to that aside. We can talk about the idea that we're going to have an amazing 12 months starting. Well, actually, today.
Yeah, starting today, and we'll be here next year.
We will. The goal to me is to get this I want to do this in a hall.
Have it pop,
tickets and have a big party. I mean, last year we had a party. I wish had I known that Melissa wasn't going to be here tonight with Ava, I probably would have made the decision to have a party anyway. Though it would have been pizza and chips kind of party instead of tacos and margaritas. And Melissa always likes to go out
wildly prepared food.
Yeah. So that's one of the things going forward this year. Not only do I have other things in the tank that I want to create, and I'm already working towards creating them, but speaking and I've gotten more business consulting clients this year already, going into next year, just getting everything bigger and better, doing more posts on my website to help drive more traffic, to help bring more people to me and the brand, and help people along the way, figure out not just online business and not just their dreams, but life in general. There's lots of things that tie into things that hold us back, right, Rich? There's reasons that we hold ourselves back, and those are types of things. And it doesn't necessarily have to be towards dreams, but just giving 110%. Because we feel that we're not good enough. We feel that we're not worth it. We feel all these things that we feel that whatever the reason is, that's not good enough. We need to give more, and we need to figure out what it is that makes us feel great.
Right.
Great. I mean, that's the thing. It's not just, hey, well, I'm okay. How are you? You okay?
I'm all right.
No, you got to be great. That's what we need to be. We need to be great. That's how I feel, and that's how I feel 99% of the time. Is I feel like I need to be great, and if I don't feel great, then I need to do whatever I need to do. I need to sit down and figure out what it is that isn't making me feel great, and then actually put into plan how I'm going to to change it.
Yeah, change it.
We all deserve to feel great. It doesn't matter if we like people, don't like people. Everybody deserves to be happy and feel great. We just don't have to talk to everybody. And we always have to talk to everybody.
We just don't have to get along. We don't have to get along with each other.
Yeah, you don't have to get along with everybody. But, at the end of the day, everyone deserves to be happy in their own little world.
Joe, how you feel, bro?
Feel great. We're here.
That's excellent. I feel great, too.
Let's see.
We're hashtagging How to Dream on all social networks. That's for sure.
I just want to point out we got 3 more donations here. I'm like all up in the camera with my light in my face. Let's see. So we're up to 96, like $70 plus my 30. We're already at $100-some for Give Kids the World.
Boom.
We're going to get ready here for Rich to perform one of his first of 3 songs before we get into another game. If you want to come hang out with us in the video chat, we're live on Facebook, but also if you want, come and hang out on Blab. It's superjoepardo.com/live. Click the link right above the Blab session, the video, this box thing that you see us in. You click that link and then use your Twitter handle to get in. Come in on the video. I'm donating $10 to Give Kids the World for every single minute to win a game that we play with you on air and that you complete. So far I've already donated $29.
Boom.
Yeah, $29 right here.
Because we're both pretty good at that quarter in the shot glass thing.
Yeah, you know what I need? I need like a bigger glass or something like to make it a little bit harder. But it's okay because in the meantime we gave $29 to Give Kids the World.
It was for a good cause.
Yes, it was. So we have some other games, including the Oreo Challenge, where you put an Oreo cookie on your forehead and you sit in the back of a chair and you try to get it from your forehead to your mouth. And if we do that,
that's a hard one.
It is hard. I think last year I think I got it in like seconds. It was like pure luck. It just like fell from my forehead into my mouth. $10. Boom.
That was easily the funniest thing that we did that night. Watching everybody contort their face trying to get this Oreo to their mouth.
Yes, it definitely was, and had a really great time last year. I'm so thankful for all the people that came out from up to like over 3 hours away to come be here at the house. Absolutely amazing, and yeah. So all right, so Rich, do you have your music or let's see what do you got, man? All right, so you got all right. Let's see when we get this hooked up. Play properly or not. Just gotta plug in. Let's see. Come on. Here we go. All right. Oh.
Yo, Rich Quick, who you think you is? When you go out, how many free drinks you get? How many freaks you with? Just to get you notice that every freak you get. Is this real life? Could this be true? That Rich Quick is more successful than you? My dear God, this can't be Mr. Love Life's not a this can't be. Y'all look so happy up here. Why y'all look so happy up here? Why? Yo, this me, I miss you back, psycho. This me, I laugh cause you dish me whack. And I love life so much, I just relax and chill back in this game, so just me back. I can talk about the pain of this game, but I'm sick of saying that. Totally and only happy up playing rap. And then you're back with it, doing it, and wanted to work out my own piece. So I be right in front of you, y'all not hungry. It's me, I wanted to look me a freak, every day of the week. Running, but I'm back. Gagging out, backing up. What? I know sick rappers that I make sick because I'm sicker than your average is. Till my name is famous, the shit y'all can keep claiming I'm famous. Yeah, they know that I want to chill. Ain't no reason to keep it a secret, keep it real. See this deal? I don't need this deal. See this bottle? I'm gonna keep it chill. Till we get in the league and build, until they get on their knees and believe it's real. Chill back, relax, just quit. Couldn't put it back with a gun shit. One time for my South Church family, 2 for the ones that hate me, 3 for 525 Page Street at 18. And if you gotta ask, you don't know the half basically. Skull cap rap, take a seat, full rap in his lane, jump into another lane with me. But he's scared to keep it, so witness the bang with me. I brought the whole gang with me. Ego the beast and P came with me. Cat the king and Screwtape with me. Ad-lib with me. Jake Griff with me. Ass Miles and Pins and Shed Kiss with me. Black collar Pins and Tone Live with me. 5 cent bars with me. I brought them all with me. And if you ain't involved with me, meanwhile, this we live the life that you love. Why y'all so happy up here? Why y'all so happy up here? Why y'all so happy up here? Y'all so happy up here. Why y'all so happy up here? Hi Facebook Live. Hi Dreamers Podcast Anniversary Show. Hi Joe Pardo. You can make noise at home.
That is awesome, man. That is awesome. That's great.
Thank you, sir.
We like totally missed.
That was on. That was on camera. Hey, listen, that wasn't me, dog.
I know it was me.
Joe was like, I like how we totally missed. I'm like, I was in the range.
I was not. So I got a shout out to Beatrice Feeney for donating $35 to Give Kids the World. Thank you so much, Beatrice. I also got to give a shout out to Adam Starr for donating $35 to Give Kids the World. So yeah,
what's our tally at now?
So it's that's $75 plus my 29. So it's like 104, something like that, give or take.
There you go.
Yeah, so we're doing it. It's awesome. Anthony's in the house in Blab. If you want to come join us in Blab, it's superjoepardo.com/live. You click the link right above it, and you'll be watching Blab. And it looks like Anthony's actually calling in, so let's get him.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do this.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hey, you guys gotta come and hang out in the Blabs, because with Blab you can join the chat. It looks like Anthony's at work.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what's going on,
What's
man?
going on, gentlemen? I see you got Rich Quick in the house, man. What's up, Rich?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
How you feeling, Anthony?
Good, man. I like those verses. That was nice, man. Real nice. I was listening there.
Appreciate it.
Very cool.
Break, man?
Yeah. I'm on my lunch break. I want to make sure I jumped in here and show my support
Thank you.
for such a great cause and support, Dreamers Podcast as always.
Yes. I really appreciate the support, Anthony. It's been a lot of fun so far, and we're just getting started.
Getting started.
Nice.
Trying to raise money for an amazing cause, Give Kids the World. If you go to superjoepardo.com/donate, you can donate right to Give Kids the World. They bring children with life-threatening illnesses and their family down to Disney World, totally free. Kids get parties at night and ice cream for breakfast, and they get tickets to all the parks. It's a wonderful cause, and I'm so happy to be able to support it through the show with the second anniversary of Dreamers Podcast.
Absolutely. I love it. Yeah, as soon as I jump off.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
Did we lose him? Oh. He's like, as soon as I jump off, and then he jumped off.
As soon as I jump off.
Oh, poor Anthony.
Well, we're sorry, Anthony. We lost your connection, man.
Well,
but thank you for calling.
He's probably in like a building, or something like that. He's going through a tunnel in a building. So let's see. Getting back to the things that's coming up for this year. For those that don't know, I have 3 projects going on. Right, 3 active projects that I'm working towards building.
What are you working on?
All right, so we'll start with this one, and I'll get to the others later. So I have for most people that know, I have a pretty expansive background in business. Right, I grew up in my family's business, and since I was 6, and all that, learned a lot along the way from some pretty awesome people that have pretty awesome experience, right? Going back into like the 60s and even before that, even in the 50s, really. So I want to, with my third book. So my first book was basically like, it's like a mantra of Joe, right? Like 31 life-changing concepts. It's kind of like things that I try to live by. Am I perfect? No, of course not. I don't expect anybody to be perfect, but these are things that I try to live by. The second book supports my talk, the How to Dream and Big and Win. So the idea there is to wait. Oh no, is it letting him? I don't know if it's letting him in or not. Anthony was trying to get back in, but anyway, the idea was to have a book that supports my talk, help inspire others to dream big, and show them how they can win at the dreams that they want for themselves. That's really what's important. So with the third book, I want to write a book that, gives not just a nod, but an outline of the things that I did to improve my family's business over the years. So the book is going to be called Sales Won't Save Your Business. And the reason...
Interesting.
Right. So because to me, sales is like a treadmill. You could keep selling and selling and selling. And yeah, sales help, right? Like everybody obviously turning money over, even if you aren't making a profit, can still help in, at least keep you going.
Sales are essential.
I'm not saying that they're not. But when it comes down to it, one of the best ways and most overlooked ways, because everyone wants to be that I'm that power sell guy, right? I'm that guy I'm the closer. I'm going to sell, I could sell ice to an Eskimo, right? Like that. The thing is not everybody's like that. Not everybody can teach people to be that person. And even those people can run into problems like market oversaturation. If your business has collections, like, collecting the money, you can run into problems where the money isn't going to come in fast enough to support the bills that you have. So the book is called Sales Won't Save Your Business. And I forget what the tagline is, but something along the lines of boosting your bottom line through other methods of perform. Like that's not really the tag. Like I have an actual tagline. My phone's doing Facebook Live right now. So I got you. So the idea is to go through the processes that I set up and how, like, the philosophies behind them to make your business more efficient. Because at some point your sales will peak, right? They'll either plateau or they'll start to fall out because it's a fad or whatever, right? So the idea is if I have a business, I need to be utilizing as much as I can technology-wise, processes wise. Like I'm a pretty big process person, right? Like you can break the rules, you can bend the rules, but you need rules in the first place to do either one of those.
Right.
So for me, it's like, okay, so I want to write a book about processes for business. Now, if you don't have a business, it might be a little boring, of a topic, or not boring, but because I promise you it won't be a boring book. But it won't be a very applicable book, except for the idea that you could optimize the things that you do in your daily life. But I don't really want to make it too broad. I'm looking for a very specific book.
It's geared towards business people that have a business,
managers and stuff like that, because there is a fine line there where you can't turn up the efficiency so much that you actually turn off your employees.
Right. And
like no free coffee for you.
But that these sort of things come across, like speaking in terms of like sales, like a company like Walmart has, way better sales than everyone else. Now, the impression that I get when I go there, though, is a different story. You know what I mean? So it leaves a bad taste in my mouth, even though it's doing great. You know what I mean? Their sales is doing great,
right?
But there's things that they, maybe I shouldn't have said their name, but there's things that we could be doing better, on the sales floor that would not only keep me going back, would keep me in the building longer.
That is true, and they don't necessarily have to be expensive things. So there's things along those lines about efficiencies for the process, but there's also efficiencies for the customer experience, because I'm I try to be a very experience-oriented person, creating experiences for people. Like when people come to my house, we generally have food. You know, but like, you know, like the arcade games that we have out in the garage,
Right.
and stuff like that. Like, I like creating experiences for people. I like bringing people into, you know, this is like they say it's Joey's Playhouse here. I mean, like Pee-wee's on the wall over here, but this is Joey's Playhouse, and that's you know, to me that's what's important.
Let me tell y'all something. I rang the doorbell moments ago before we started this you know, live stream. I rang the doorbell and a magical, whimsical song played, and I was like, oh, that's very pleasant.
It's the theme from Up.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's the theme
I was
from
trying
Up.
to pinpoint what it was.
Yeah, so and that's that takes a lot of people off by surprise. Even we had what were they? Jehovah's Witnesses came to the door one day,
Right.
and one of the two ladies was like, "Oh my God, I want to ring your doorbell again!" Like, as soon as I opened the door, she's like, "I want to ring your doorbell again. That's so awesome." I'm like, "Yeah, I appreciate that." And shout out to, I don't even remember what company made it, but actually I bought it at Home Depot.
Really?
Yeah. They sell it. It's like $30 for it plays MP3s.
Really?
Because originally I wanted a keyboard for a doorbell. So like somebody designed this idea of like you can make like a little like rectangular keyboard, and you can
People can play it.
the door like.
Oh
doorbell,
man,
like,
that is
dope.
dope.
But nobody ever did.
That
so I
is
was
dope.
looking up all kinds of ways to do this. Like I was like, oh, I'll wire up a computer, and I was like, well, you know, if the computer stops working or the power goes out, like,
Yeah, then nobody can ring your doorbell.
yeah, it's just. I was like, I don't know about that. I was like, I'd like to, but I just don't think it's going to work out for me.
Somebody come to my door when my power is out. I'm not answering.
Well, it's
Because
not
that-
the power.
yeah, let me
the
tell-
power.
That just sounds like a horror film waiting to happen. Power cuts out, you get a random knock on the door.
Well, that was like that guy, the comedian that was like, you know, when someone knocks on your door now versus 20 years ago, 30 years ago, you know, you it used to be like, oh, company's here, it's amazing,
Yeah.
and now it's like people are like ducking behind the couch,
New,
and
yeah.
like I don't like
It's-
if you're not calling me or texting me first, don't bother knocking on my door.
And definitely don't try to sell me no meat or shrimp that you got on some truck outside neither.
I've gotten that once.
I
over
hate
here.
that. What makes you think that I'm buying some T-bone steaks and some lobster tails off you know, a door-to-door salesman?
Somebody's buying it.
Man, no, man, I'm not doing it.
That happened to me like a year. I think it was like the beginning of 2015. Somebody was like coming around, and I just happened to be outside.
Man, I have you know what's crazy in my house. I have a bad reputation for losing my temper with those guys.
Oh,
Isn't that terrible?
well, you know, they're just trying to do their job, right? But
Yeah,
the job
but-
sucks, so you're not making it any easier. But that's okay.
Door to door, like this is my place. You know what
you're
I mean?
on my property already.
Yeah, already.
Like you've already made that like choice to be on my property. Like
Yeah.
you didn't like
In my area. So that's all I'm saying.
you didn't get like a bullhorn from the street.
Yep.
And, like,
And I don't know you,
knock knock.
and you're and to add insult to injury, you're trying to sell me some bootleg filet mignon.
I don't know how you make bootleg.
Man, they got the meat. They got the meat glue now. You never seen this? They got the meat glue. They glue these little scraps of meat together, make that joint look like a whole filet mignon.
Really?
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
I had not heard.
Look
of.
out for it. Why don't buy any sort of meat off any door-to-door salesman.
Okay,
But anyway,
I won't be. That's for sure.
I just felt like I had to, you know, I felt like I had to inform these people, the people on Facebook Live, the people on Blab, like they, you know, they came on to watch us entertain them with these games and you know, learn a little something about life.
And now they've learned that you shouldn't buy meat from a door-to-door salesman. That you don't have a bad experience.
And that you
on,
can't.
Do you?
And that, well, no, I don't. I just don't like them.
You're just assuming that it's a bad thing to buy because it just sounds shady.
It is shady. Man, listen. Show me somebody that's going door to door selling lobster tails out of a freezer truck, and I will show you somebody with multiple felonies. I'm sorry.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know about multiple felonies, but yeah. Yeah. There's probably like some union that we're offending right now. Like,
yeah, Joe is like, don't worry, y'all. Rich Quick will not be invited back.
Oh, stop. Never. I should remind everybody that if you're watching right now, you should be going to superjoepardo.com/
And the link to donate is is that what
I was already doing it.
Oh, my bad.
I'm sitting there reading off the screen. superjoepardo.com/donate to donate to Give Kids the World. We're trying to hit $1,000 tonight. I don't know if we're going to do it, but last year we hit 600. So if we get close to 600, I will be elated that we were able to do that, especially given the fact that we don't have a big party here at the house like we did last year. It's just me and Rich. We're shouldering it, together.
Yeah, we're broing. We're broing in here.
Yes, we are. Whatever. I don't know what that means, but
we're broing. We're being bros, man.
Yeah, oh, okay. Yes,
we're broing out.
I can get down with that.
You thought I was dropping some street slang on the Dreamers podcast?
I had no idea.
It's like Rich, you've been saying a lot tonight.
So go to superjoepardo.com/donate. Give Kids the World, great organization. They do wonderful things for children with life-threatening illnesses, like bringing them down to Disney World and spending a week vacation with their family where they just get to be kids and not worry about doctor's visits and all that stuff. Great organization. Can't say enough about them. Please go to superjoepardo.com/donate. And if you want to join us in the video chat, because we're here on Facebook Live and we have some people, we have people popping in and out on Facebook Live. But if you want, come to Blab by going to superjoepardo.com.
We're getting a caller
live, and Anthony is actually calling back in. So let's see if. Actually, I'm going to share the link on Facebook right now.
Welcome back, Anthony.
Thank you.
We lost you a second.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Like, I'll be right back. And
no, my internet cut out. I'm on the Wi-Fi here at work. I guess I got it in a dead spot. So. But I was looking on the link. I typed in Super Joe Pardo /support by accident. I thought it was support. That's actually /donate. So you answered my question. /donate. I was writing it down.
What was funny was we both saw your comment at the same time, and then he started to say the link, and I started to cut him off to say the link because I was reading it on the screen as it happened.
All right.
Are we coming through loud enough on there?
Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good on Blab.
Good. Glad to hear it. superjoepardo.com/donate. So, Anthony, you actually have some big news. Unfortunately, I don't have it wired up so that people could really hear you. I could turn it up a little bit, though. Let's see. So you have some big news coming up very, very soon. I would love for you to talk about.
When you say big news, are you talking about the book?
Yes, the book.
Yeah. I'm within weeks away from launching my first book, publishing my first book. And it's been a very exciting journey for me, and I'm really looking forward to just getting it out there and out for sale. It's been a long project, about 10 years, and it's finally being published. I've been holding off for a while, I guess you could say, just getting my ducks in a row, but I'm shooting for the 15th of June to publish the book. It's called The Science of Being, and it's going to be awesome.
Congratulations, brother. Yes, congratulations, and I can't wait to have you as a guest on the Dreamers podcast. Finally, which will be awesome to be able to share, your book and everything that you've done, and for those that don't know, Anthony has helped me out in several ways with this show, from promoting this event with the for getting people to go to superjoepardo.com/donate and donate to Give Kids the World.
And also that hashtag How to Dream on all social networks.
That too.
Hashtag How to Dream.
Now, Anthony, did you know that, I don't know if you had to hear earlier, but I got a phone call from that article because of that article on entrepreneur.com.
Oh, you got a phone call?
Yes.
Really?
And I mentioned this a little bit earlier, to potentially speak to female entrepreneurs in the Cleveland, Ohio area, which is it's like 8 hours from here, but that's okay.
That's awesome.
I'm not worried about that.
That's huge.
Yeah, it is. I gotta give a shout out to my man, and he's been on the show before, Kamanzi Constable, for not only just writing that article that was on Huffington Post like forever ago now, but that article has now been shared with both Fox News and Entrepreneur.com.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Huge.
and shared it in a big way on Entrepreneur.com. So super thankful for him. He's been on the show before. You can go check it out. I'm not sure which episode he is. We're getting pretty far along.
Yeah, now it's getting hard. You're gonna start forgetting episodes.
Well, yeah, once you get into the hundreds, I imagine it's hard to keep track.
Right.
Well, I'm in the 200s. So
yeah, now you're in 200s.
Tougher.
Yeah.
And
I
what's
don't even
even
remember what I
tougher
ate for breakfast.
Well, what's even tougher is that like I'm recording them, not out of order, but like months ahead of time. So like I forget when I record them, and then I forget like when they went live.
Sure.
Which makes it even tougher. So but yeah, check out Kamanzi Constable. If you go to superjoepardo.com and search Constable, you can check out his story. He has an amazing story, amazing books, writes amazing articles for the Huffington Post, Entrepreneur.com. Gets to fly like all around the world. And he's real. He's a real dude. So super thankful for him. For what he's been able to help me with. And Anthony, of course, for all those that don't know, helped edit the book. Him along with Patrick Wisniewski. I can't pronounce his last name. I think I pronounced it wrong on the show too. He helped edit it, and as well as I think her name was Patty. I think her name is Patty. From Sweden helped edit it. So it was a contributed effort, and super thankful for all three of you for the help that was provided with that book, and super excited for the future. I'm just super everything tonight.
Yeah, man. superjoepardo.com.
That's it.
Hashtag How to Dream on all social networks, and we in here raising money for a good cause. We raising money for charity to make sure that you play the games with us as you. You at work? You can't even play.
Yeah.
I was about to say y'all got Oreos up in there, man.
No, I got Pringles.
Forehead because of it's not flat.
And again, it might be.
I don't know. I'm not gonna.
We're not gonna make you put a Pringle on your face, bro, and see where it goes. Don't worry.
Yeah, I ate them all anyway.
It sounded pretty empty.
Like they say, once you pop, you can't stop. I literally ate the entire container of the Pringles.
I ain't mad at that.
So, another thing to mention. Beatrice Feeney just pointed out that this is the 30th anniversary of Give Kids the World.
Really?
What? That's awesome.
Yeah, it is, and hopefully they have at least another 30 years in them. And actually, I think more than that, because last I heard, I think they were expanding their facility to make it even bigger. So that's exciting. Exciting news there. So, Rich, I think we need to get some peanut butter, some bread, and some ping pong balls out to.
That just sounds like it.
I don't even want to know.
Yeah,
I know.
It sounds like a crazy frat.
Everything's like, all right, y'all. Hey, listen, do your thing.
Well, what the goal is we're gonna take bread. We're gonna put peanut butter on the bread. We're gonna put it at the end of this table over here that's just off camera, and we're gonna move the table over. And then we're going to have to bounce the ball once, or bounce the ping pong ball once. to land on the bread. We got to get 2. We have 6 balls. If we land 2, that will $10 for Give Kids the World. And if you want to help support Give Kids the World, which you should, because it's an amazing organization, you go to superjoepardo.com/donate to donate directly to Give Kids the World. We're already up to over $100 now, between me giving $29 and raising like $70-some from people, wonderful people like Adam Starr, who if I don't know if you're watching Adam, but you need to come in the Blab here. He's going to be on a future episode of Dreamers Podcast. Wonderful organization. I think it's adambrickguy.com. It's all about Legos. He collects Legos for kids to play with, like kids that are in homes that like the mom went to rehab and the kid had nowhere to go, so they go to this home, and he brings these bricks into the home or into the place for the kids to play with. That's awesome. And he's just getting started, man. He's just getting started. Absolutely wonderful. I donated, I think, 3 or 4 Lego sets to his organization. So, yeah, I gotta get better at pacing myself. Is that something that you do well?
What, pace myself?
Yeah.
Never. I kind of you see what I do, bro. I go off on these long tangents about door-to-door meat salesmen. That's my thing. You understand what I'm saying? There's no rhyme or reason to me, bro. I'm trying to follow your format.
Adam says he's definitely here. Adam, go to superjoepardo.com/live. Click the link just above the video of us talking right now and join the Blab session. So if you have, I don't know if you have a camera, Adam, but even if you don't, you can come in on the audio, and I'd love to get you in here to talk about your Brick Guy organization. Rich, do you have something that you can tell while I go get this bread and peanut butter?
Absolutely.
All right, I'll be back.
I actually have a question for Rich.
Sure.
Didn't you just drop an album recently?
I actually did just drop an album recently. I actually brought one for Joe, and I left it in the car. So you just reminded me I gotta get that.
Yeah. And you were in tour where, in Europe?
I just got back from my second tour of the UK.
UK.
And
Awesome.
And that was to promote the album. So just basically just coasting off the vibes of that. You know what I mean? But yeah, the project came out on Soul Spasm, and it did well. We were really happy about it, and we got some videos coming soon also.
Cool.
So yep, still working, still pushing that project as far as we could take it. While I'm working on new material. New music.
Awesome. That's gonna be cool. Are you gonna be at Joe's conference by chance? You gonna be able to make it to that in September?
Yeah, I plan on this. Actually, I don't remember. I hope that Joe didn't tell me about this conference, and I forgot. Joe,
September 9th and 10th.
September 9th and 10th. Where's the conference? In Swedesboro? Then I'll be there.
Cool.
Boom.
Look forward to seeing you.
Excellent. Likewise. And so Joe is coming back with these. He got the bread with the peanut butter and the ping pong balls.
And just out of curiosity, how long is the link open to do the donations?
Forever, or for like as much as forever is forever, I guess. Yeah, I had no plan on turning it off.
Okay.
Put it that way.
Yeah, because I'm on my lunch break at work right now, so as soon as I get home this evening, I'll definitely throw my support down for that.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And if you would like to throw your support in, you can go to givekidstheworld.com/donate to Give Kids the World. Help make some ice cream for breakfast happen for some kids.
There's nothing better.
We just got another donation from Ann Blackman. Thank $5. Thank you so much, Ann. Really, really appreciate it. We're here doing everything we can to raise some money. That puts us it's probably just shy of $150.
I lost count.
We should. I should probably update that thing. So it's like a 5. Let's see, 35.
Oh, Cole, jump in here.
35 plus the hold on, everybody. We're just updating our Facebook. No, we're updating our spreadsheet here of money.
I figure out how many donations we have.
Why is this not working? Not cool at all. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna take spreadsheet analysis here. Always a good thing to be doing on a live show.
Little spreadsheet analysis during a Dreamers podcast anniversary. Never heard nobody. Let me tell you.
I know. Well, and it's for a good cause, So we're at $139 right now. How awesome is that? And if you'd like to contribute to that, as we're about to contribute to that, I'm about to contribute to that by playing. Let's turn it this way so the balls don't go. This way. Yeah, because we don't want the balls to. You know what? We'll turn it this way, so it's a little bit easier to see or be seen.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so we gotta get the Facebook Live camera. There we go. All right, so so we gotta get 2 balls bounced off the table onto the peanut butter, right? Not too hard. And then for every ball after that, I'll do $2. Right? So that's a total of 2 times 4, 8. That's a total of $18 if we get all 6 balls onto the peanut butter. That's ping pong balls. So, Rich, you were saying that this was going to be easy.
Yeah.
So you're more than welcome to take the bull by the horns here, man.
Now Dale was going to embarrass me because I definitely was talking all the trash in the world earlier
About how awesome you are at beer pong, right?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
All right, so
I'm really not good at beer pong, and I'm not going to be good at this either. But we're going to try. And I got to bounce it once and have it land in the peanut butter.
Yes. All right, here we go. Ready? Now, I'm supposed to be keeping track, but since there's only 6 balls, we'll just go with 6. So you get 6 tries to get up to $18. All right. Not as easy as it looks. And if you would like to come and try this out at your house, get some ping pong balls, get some bread, and some peanut butter. Go to superjoepardo.com/live. Click the link. Boom, there's 1 of 2. You got 2 more tries left, Rich. Come on, let's get $10 in there. Oh, come on. Oh, so close.
I guess we know why Rich's basketball career never took off.
Chill.
I would agree. So yeah, if you want to call in and you want to, play this game, I will be donating $10 for every single person that can do it. 2 balls out of 6. And for every ball additional, I'll be doing $2. So just hit the call in button if you want to come in and hang out. And now I got to reset my Facebook Live. My Facebook Live stopped working on me, so gotta start it back up here.
Yeah, I think it's half an hour caught up.
No, it's an hour and a half.
Oh, is it that long?
They keep changing it. It was like an hour, then it was like 30 minutes, and then it was an hour, then it was back to a half hour, then it was an hour, then it was an hour and a half, back to an hour, back to hour.
I can never stay on for an hour. It just kicks me off.
Yeah,
that's always crazy.
Kicks me off.
It is crazy, and
but we making it happen. We hashtagging How to Dream on all social networks. My man Joe is about to go in with these ping pong balls, get his bounce on, get him stick it to the peanut butter. I think he's going to do it. He's got the. And can I give you a tip? The tip, I think, is to not bounce them like straight on like that, but to bounce them high and have them land.
Here we go.
Now you gotta put a little elbow grease in it.
Oh,
That was close.
good technique.
Oh, that was nice.
Yeah, I got 200. Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
Yes. That's just one.
Wait, you try one more time?
I'll try one more time. All right, so even though we both missed, let's get the balls up again, and we'll each go another round here. Let's try to win ice cream for breakfast for some kids. Yeah, let's plug that off. It's just peanut butter. It's not going to hurt anybody.
Just a little peanut butter.
All right, you're up, Rich.
This time I'm doing it.
You're doing it. He's doing it. Or at least he says he's doing it.
Or everyone is going to make fun of me.
I'm not going to make fun of
on
you.
Blab.
I'm not going to make fun of you. Here we go. Oh, so close. Oh,
Come on, man.
it's not as easy as it looks. Oh, way off.
All right.
This is just the practice for this.
That was so
Oh, man.
close.
It's like right
You got to
off
count
the,
that one.
right off the rim.
That like bounced off the bread.
What kind of is that? Stale bread?
No, it's not stale. It's fresh. It's fresh bread.
Is that Jif or Skippy?
Skippy, I think. I don't know.
That's
Awesome. Hey guys,
Ah,
keep
that's-
up the great work. Sorry,
Thank you, my brother.
Anthony.
but I gotta make some money.
Come on, man.
Do your thing, brother.
You guys have a great night. I'm gonna jump on this link at superjoepardo.com/donate as soon as I get a chance. And Rich, I'm gonna be looking out for your new stuff and your music videos, man. Just keep it up, bro. You always kill it.
Thank you so much.
You guys have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your
man.
night.
Thank you. You too.
All right, peace.
Take care. All right, I'm going to give it another shot here. All right, it's for $10. We're up to 18. Come on now. Oh.
That was close.
Hold on here. We just got Super Matt Borelli in the house over here. Oh,
What's up, bro?
do you know Rich? Matt, Rich. Oh, okay. We got one on. We knocked one on. It's kind of like shuffleboard, right? That's how we play. All right. Let's see here. No. Two on the plate, but not in the peanut butter. No, I know it is. I gotta turn the fan on in here. Gotta get that fan on. Let's see, Matt. Why don't you give it a go?
Give it a try,
all right,
Matt.
so here's what we're doing, right? So you get 2 balls on there. I'm donating $10 to Give Kids the World. You get any extra balls on there, I'm giving you $2 per ball to Give Kids the World. So up to $18 is in your hands. All right. Let's see what happens. We've already failed twice each. So and I'll be right back. So Rich, you take over. I'm gonna go.
Yes,
get that
sir.
fan on.
Matt got it right from the rip. Right, the first one, Matt gets it. Let me move this for you, Matt. Oh, that was close though. Almost. Matt got it. You got 2. Wow.
So we have
Matt walked in. Let me explain to y'all out there in Dreamers podcast world what just happened. Matt came in the door, and within seconds, put Joe and I both to shame with his ping pong peanut butter sticking skills. Because, man, I'll tell you what, Matt, me and Joe tried this twice, both of us. Yeah, you must have heard. You must have heard the call.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, had to come out of retirement for it, right? It's like I left those days behind, but maybe now.
All right, so that
puts me back.
That puts us over $151 that I'm ponying up for Give Kids the World. And if you want to donate to Give Kids the World, hold on, let me get down for the blabbers. If you want to donate to Give Kids the World, go to superjoepardo.com/donate and donate to Give Kids the World. Amazing cause. We're having fun here. Like I said, we're over $150 donated so far. So thankful for the people that have given so far. Let's go as high as we can, guys. Let's make it happen. So
let's make it happen.
So let's see. Where's the rest of the ping pong balls? Tell you what.
They're all over the place, bro.
All right, you guys get them. I'll go get something to wipe them off with.
Don't forget to hashtag #HowToDream on all of your favorite social networks in support of Dreamers Podcast second anniversary show with my man Joe Pardo, longtime friend Joe Pardo.
Longtime friend indeed. In fact, the guy that brought us together is right over there in the corner, always watching.
Oh man, how about that? I didn't even see him there.
He's been watching the whole time, man.
Yo, that's crazy. I noticed. I didn't even know that was him.
No, really?
Yeah, I didn't. I saw the picture was there.
That's so last year we had a moment of silence for Guy Jones. We should probably do that again this year. He brought Rich and I together. And I'm sitting here like blocking the camera view with my butt.
There's so many cameras.
There is.
I don't know which camera to look at.
There's a lot of cameras here. Let's see here. All right, so we got these cleaned off. Let's get that there. And I was also thinking that. So now we don't have a mic for you, but this mic over here does work. Yeah. That's over here. See, so people normally don't get to see where Matt is during when we're recording these Facebook Lives, but he's actually sitting in this blue chair, which you can't really tell is blue. But he's sitting in his blue chair using that microphone right there. And it's like the timeout corner. All right, so we're set up and we're ready. I'm not gonna let Matt go first because he already wrecked it. So I'm gonna try, and then Rich is gonna try, and then Matt can make me pay some more money.
We go. So we going again?
Yeah, let's go one more time.
All right,
one more time. Let's see. Oh, come on now. No.
That's how you do it.
Like now it's lost back there forever. Oh, we got one. All right. Oh, here's the paper towel, man. Oh, sorry. My tossing skills are not exactly, they're not great. I got one more. Yeah, all right. That's $10 for Give Kids the World. If you want to donate to Give Kids the World, go to superjoepardo.com/donate. Also, if you want to join us in the video chat, go to superjoepardo.com/live and click the link just above the video, like this video over here. We got two cameras, so it's kind of crazy. The 6 balls back here. Hold on. All right, so now we got Our 6 balls back. Let's see. Oh, we have another Give Kids the World donation. Let's see what we got here. David Kosh with $35. David, I'm so thankful, not only to be your friend, but thank you so much for putting up the money to raise for Give Kids the World. We are now at $183. Absolutely amazing.
Amazing.
Absolutely. For what started out as 2 guys in a room.
Yeah, right.
It sounds like a movie or something.
It somehow became 3 guys in a
See,
room.
now it's 3 guys in a room playing games for charity. Yes, it does thicken. Rich.
Matt came in and just...
I know, he stole it. He stole it. He just stole it around.
He's like, "What, you guys can't do this?" He's just doing back.
Look at it. All right, Rich, let's do it. Let's get $10 more in there. Come on, Rich. $10. $10. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There's 1. Let's make it 2. Let's make it 2. Let's go, Rich. Feel it.
Oh.
Feel the peanut butter, Rich. Come on.
Feel the peanut butter.
There's gonna be peanut butter all over the floor.
Smooth, creamy peanut butter.
Oh! Sorry, Matt's gonna make up for it. Matt's gonna make up for it right here. He's gonna,
Watch what Matt do.
he's gonna have.
No pressure, Matt.
He's gonna get $10, $12, $16, $18. Matt's gonna make all that happen. We're missing a ball. Where are we missing? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I only saw 2 went back.
Give him an extra one.
All right, yeah, I guess we'll just have to recycle one of the balls here. All right, Matt, you ready?
Let's go, Matt.
All right, SpongeBob, make it happen. All right. It touched, but not enough. Oh. Man, all right. Come on, you got 2 more. There you go. You got
Nice.
1 more, Matt. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's make $10 for Give Kids the World happen right here, right now. Oh, so close. So close. It was beginner's luck, Matt. It was beginner's luck. That's what happened. The paper towels right over there.
Well, we've all won 3 times. Matt only won once.
All right. Well, we can give him 1 more time.
I mean, twice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have gone 3 times. So Matt, you go again, and we're gonna see if we can get. Yeah, I wish I knew where the other ball went. Oh well. Back there? No, not back there. I wonder if it's under here or something. Oh wait, is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, found it. I think the better question is who's going to be eating this peanut butter?
Well, that depends on how much money you're going to
Peanut
donate.
butter bread after the fact. Now, since the balls have been rolling on the ground and all that, like who's going to be eating this bread? What up, Edge Motivation? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Again, if you want to donate, we're playing this game for. Hold on, Matt. We're playing this game. I know, I'm like screwing up your mojo. We're playing this game for Give Kids the World. They bring children with life-threatening illnesses down to Disney World and Universal and SeaWorld, and they get ice cream for breakfast, and they get parties at night, and they get to be kids and not have to worry about doctor's visits and all the stuff that goes along with dealing with things that adults don't even want to deal with, let alone kids. So go to Super Joe Pardo. That's Super Joe, Joe, Pardo, P-A-R-D, as in David, .com/donate to Give Kids the World. We're trying to raise as much money as we possibly can. We set out with a goal of $1,000. I don't know if we're going to actually make that, but we're trying here. So
Trying
for
our
every
best.
game that's completed, I'm donating me $10 of my own money to Give Kids the World, and so far I'm up to $41 that I got to donate after we're done here, and we're here till 10 o'clock, and we got 2 more performances by the man Rich Quick, who you can kind of see in the background here. There's Rich Quick.
Hi.
What up, Rich Quick? He's made me donate some money already. That's for sure.
I'm just trying. You know what I mean?
Yes, he was. All right, so Matt, this is your 3rd attempt. After this, we're going to wrap up, and then Rich Quick is going to get himself pumped to do another song.
So pumped
for us. Here we go, Matt. No pressure. $10. It's up to $18 could happen here. Oh. All right, it's okay. $16 can still happen. It's okay. $14 can still happen. No pressure. Oh, come on, Matt. There's ice cream depending on you.
Even less pressure, Matt.
You're like just missing it by like 1 skip. Oh, so close, so close. All right, is that your last one? If you get that one, I'll give $5. They're just coming from every which way. Ball's coming at me from every which way.
I was trying to make it from the couch.
All right, let's. So who wants to have $10 donated for eating this peanut butter on bread? Peanut butter on bread. It's like so washed out with the light there. Peanut butter on bread for $10 for Kids the World. I'm looking at you, Matt. Have you eaten yet? I have not. There's pizza in the other room. Or there's that. But it's okay. You don't have to. No. You're off for $10 to Give Kids the World. That's how we do here on the Dreamers
Matt,
podcast.
You are a far greater man than I.
I mean, it's all I touched. Like the 5-second rule exists, right? So it's okay. Just fold it up. There you go. So now you won't even taste the grit. Oh, it's not stale. Somebody asked, Anthony had asked that earlier, if it was stale or not.
I like how Joe just says, it's all right. The 5-second rule exists. Like that's a known fact of existence, the 5-second rule.
You were, I think you were the only one to eat that, Matt. Or not eat, you don't have to, but you're the only one to get it, aren't you? I think none of us were able to get that. Super. Oh, and I need to put the mic down. Hold on. All right, so let's see. We're back here now. We're gonna get this out of the way. Matt, you finished that. $10 is going to Give Kids the World, and we will be up to $196 for Give Kids the World. So far, I've donated. It'll be $51 once you're finished that, and you can get pizza and soda in the other room to wash it down with. So, and just take the trash with you if you don't mind. So we can just pull this table out of the way. Actually, tell you what, if you hold on a second. Rich, why don't you take over the mic for a second?
Yo. I go by the name of Rich Quick. I'm the rap half of the portion this evening. Am I rapping? Wait.
You're going to.
Am I about to? I'm just introducing myself?
Yes, introduce yourself right now.
So I go by the name of Rich Quick. I'm a hip-hop artist from South Jersey.
South Jersey?
Yeah. Met my man Joe Pardo about over a decade ago. We linked up, became friends, and I've been am I a frequent guest on the Dreamers podcast? Not quite as frequent as maybe some other people, but semi. I've been on 2 episodes and 2.
You've been on, I think, 3 or 4 if you include this episode.
4 if you include this episode, and
4 with this episode, yeah.
How about that?
And we're back on Facebook Live. So we're here, and so Rich, you got what song are you gonna perform next for us?
I am going to perform a song called No One.
No One. All right. So as soon as he gets that up, let me just say it again, superjoepardo.com/donate. Go there. Donate for an amazing cause. I can't say enough awesome things about them. Give Kids the World. They do wonderful stuff for kids that really need it in their lives at that time because they're dealing with life-threatening illnesses that nobody wants to deal with. Nobody.
Definitely not.
Nobody. Not at all. So,
but Give Kids the World is changing that, and they're really putting a lot into making these kids experience absolute joy.
Yes, they are, and super proud to be able to raise money for them. So far, we have raised. I got to add max $10 in for eating a dirty peanut butter bread thing. And,
a dirty peanut butter bread thing.
Yeah, it was dirty. That's for sure.
Yeah, it was definitely dirty though.
It was dirty, but there's a 5-second rule, so it's all good.
But the 5-second rule exists.
And the 5-second rule saved him and got $10 for Give Kids the World. So far, I'm donating $51 to Give Kids the World tonight. After we wrap up here at 10 o'clock. If you want to donate to Give Kids the World, we would love to have you do that. So many great people that I know and people I don't even know have made that choice to give Kids the World by going to superjoepardo.com/donate. So, Rich, are you ready to?
I'm ready
to rock the mic here.
I'm ready to rock the mic.
All right, I'm going to get out of your way.
We're just going to get into it. It's a song that I wrote, and it's called No One.
The white folks book for this. Now ain't take time to read it because I'm booked out of Christmas. I finally started up my hit list. It just gets longer and longer the longer I'm in this business. I can make a million rappers cry, rappers lie, rappers die, and usually they hear rappers. Why? Y'all look so happy I'm here. Y'all don't care, y'all stare. I'm well aware that y'all there. Court for Amdale, ball players ball, outcast rappers, but we all stars here. About time we got a little recognition, spit this and get accustomed to hater, but never listen. Haters what the haters do, pay the payment due, made arrangements to be famous, saying it's true. Paint it vividly and explain it to you. I came into it to and so far. It's no one that could ever stay true. Whatever they do whatever they want, they stun. I know it's so much they can never stay true. Whatever they do it so much. It's just us who see the truth. Never know one believe it. It's so hard. We can't work with us. Y'all don't raise the board, not me. And I ain't forcing y'all to buy a copy. Boycott me, can't stop me. I mean, all dumb, false, and fine. Awesome wine, drinking mine, making on some bum fly, drinking them odds. Outside the club in a ride with Mikey eyes. Lonesome thunder. Likely to get one drug. Find a mission with some chicken stuff. Eyes the 5 minutes in them. It's a way of life, I say it's spice. Put it down on wax, don't say it's whack, I say it's life. Don't say it's whack, I say it's life. Sacrifice, take that habit, you can never hack it and play it right. Go on to play at night, now you play right. Left the player life to stay right. Shed a tear, shed a lie. You'll see it clear if you try, just understand the man inside. It's no one that can ever stay true. Whatever they do whatever they want, they start not know. It's so much they can never stay true. Whatever they do. So much. It's just us, we see the truth. We'll never know why we need it. It's so what? We got one but us. No one. Thank you, everybody. No one that can ever be me. No one that can ever be everyone that's true. And we back.
That's awesome. All right, I'm gonna mess up. All right,
thank you, brother.
Yeah,
we got it.
Thank you very much, Edge Motivation, for making a donation. Let me just see here. I got to refresh my emails. Where's the email? All right, I can't find the email, so I'm not gonna dwell on it. Oh man, so it has been it's been what, 2 hours since we started going live here, Facebook Live on Blab. If you go to Super Joe Pardo, if you're on Facebook Live and you want to join us in the video chat or the chat room, go to superjoepardo.com/live and you can join us and come hang out. Scott Doucette, I really, really appreciate. I just got the email. It's $35. There's another $35 for Give Kids the World, right?
Excellent.
Yes.
And we still climbing, y'all.
Yeah,
and we
are.
still hashtagging How to Dream on all social networks in support of our good friend Joe Pardo and the Dreamers podcast.
Yes.
And
for
Give Kids the World.
And for Give Kids the World, yes. Yes, we are. Yeah. It's definitely pretty magical in here. I'm feeling it. You're feeling it. Matt's in the other room donating. He's feeling it. So we've been playing games here for Give Kids the World. If you want to donate, superjoepardo.com/donate. We've already raised over $230 in 2 hours, and that's just with us here, right? Like last year we had.
Yeah, there was all types of people. It was a party. Then there was more people inside the house,
in the living room. Like we were out in the garage. There's people out in the living room. They're watching.
They tuned in.
They were donating. It was just magical. So for a 2-man band and now a 3-man band, we're doing pretty darn well here, man.
Perfect.
Doing pretty darn well. I really appreciate you being here. Yeah. So. Let's see. So let's talk about something else that's been going on here. So another project that I have going on is I'm building and you might not have heard this, Rich, but I'm making a card game. It's a party card game.
Wait a minute. Is this like the game that people play is real inappropriate?
No. Oh well, no. You're talking about like Exploding Kittens or Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
Pick up that mic there. There you go. You take that there. Cards Against Humanity. You might want to just tighten up the. Let's see if you go like that, and then you can tighten it, and then you can. Yeah, this should be good. There you go. Yeah, Cards Against Humanity. Hey Matt, check that mic real quick.
Testing.
You're good. All right,
good.
You heard on Blab. Awesome. Just a little bit off camera, but that's okay. It's all good.
Nothing new there.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's your spot, man. I can't wreck your spot up. Like that's your spot. So, so I'm making a game. It's a party card game where you're going to be acting out cards, like an improv type game, right? But it's in the style of like Cards Against Humanity, where it's like everybody else judges you. Instead of having one judge, you have everybody else is judging. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I love bringing people together. Like I said, I love making experiences. So I want to create an experience game that allows for you to have, if you have 20 people at your house for a party, I want my game to be able to adapt to 20 people. That's how it is. That's how it goes here at the Pardo household.
Yeah, because you never know when 20 people are showing up.
That's very true. So to me, it's like, hey, we got to make a game that like as many people as you can get want to play, we can make it happen. Because there's been so many parties that we've had here where it's like the only game that we really can play is Werewolf, which is a lot of fun. But this is a little more simplistic than Werewolf, and adaptable to as many people. Like Werewolf, I think is like 16 people or something, right, Matt?
It depends. It depends. But
I think it's 16 because I think I bought 2 packs to expand so we can have up to 32 people.
Yeah, now Werewolf, you can have a lot of people, but the thing with Werewolf is you got to get everybody engaged. And a lot of times when I try to play Werewolf, people just want to sit there and they want to do their own thing. In your game, you're giving people options, you're giving people choices. Maybe they're not that quick on their feet. Maybe if they don't have something to chime in with, it's all in the cards. They can sit there, they can trade, they can rotate. It keeps the game going, keeps the flow moving.
It does, and that's the whole thing, right? So I want to be able to create, have this game where people, have 20 people come over and you don't have to buy 2 packs of the game to make it work. You just have the one, and everybody can have a good time. And that's really what it's about.
Is there? Can I ask you a question? Is
there
like a minimum amount of people that can play? Like, can you play with your friend?
3 would be the 3 would be the smallest now.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you really want at least 4 or 5 would probably be ideal. But the more the merrier.
Right.
Because you have more
Gotcha.
judges that way.
That's awesome, man.
So, yeah, so it's a game. It's still in development. But I plan on kickstarting it, which, as I found out, campaigns for things like using. I tried to use Thunderclap, which most people never even heard of Thunderclap. I tried using that, and it was a pain because most people wanted to share the link. Like this guy over here and that guy over there. Share the link and not actually click on the link and find out what's going on with the link and then hitting the support button.
It was a little
It was my
confusing.
fault, too.